Yo, what up, what up? I suppose Productions, chilling with I suppose. Right now, man, we chilling with my man Casualty, all the way from Koreatown, LA. Chilling right here in the 818. I ain't even gonna be in the shot, man. I'm gonna let my man speak, cause this guy has a lot of fucking knowledge. A lot of you dumb motherfuckers gotta wake the fuck up. And tune in.
What's going on, everybody? This is Casualty. I'm a poet, I'm a suicide counselor, you name it, man. I'm just getting back to the community and at the same time transforming myself and living a poetic life. At the bottom of the ocean, there's a window burning with fire and parachutes that attempt to fly over the Atlantis Empire. I march blindfolded, pendulums tick-tock. Guerrillas fight enemies up in the mountains, yes, God could watch. Cataclysmic encroachment, trespassing uncivilized governments. Unbelievable miracles healed HIV-infected veterans. I stab a horseman with a hypodermic needle. It contains the liquids of mythology. The purpose is to reject them from seeing reality. I dislocate the prophecy of an apocalyptic prophet. I keep my predictions to myself and I keep them warm with the jacket. I started rapping actually thanks to my boy Logic provider, a producer. He just told me, hey man, you have a crazy voice, And I remember I was rhyming about crazy shit, the supernatural, the world coming to an end, and the second coming of Jesus Christ, man, just some crazy events. And I was young at this time, so I incorporated that. He's like, man, your name should be Casualty. You're just like in your face with that cataclysmic shit, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck it, Casualty it is. And then I just started writing, and everything will just be chaos and destruction, and that was just me. That was just a little phase I was going through at the moment, and it was, I reflect on that now, and it's, it's a nice little stage, a nice little chapter in my life. The whole typical, I'm fucking out type of bitches. Yeah, it was not me, man. My thing, when I was young, it's like, man, there's something deeper in life, man, and I was just my society, the place I was growing, and the problems in our society, which was, was rape, alcoholism, AIDS, and I'm like, nobody's talking about this shit. So I would kind of spit about it in a pessimistic way, but at the same time, I will throw education at the same time. Nobody was doing it, so I'm like, I've always been concerned about a conscious revolution, an awakeness in consciousness, man, and that's why, the underground is so lovely, because you can find it here. Not in the mainstream, it's just so hard. And as the sun comes down, we all calmly breathe. The pigeons feather tickle the palm trees. The hard-headed youngsters being schooled by the OG. Lakers versus Supersonics, Kobe hits the last three. I can never go back to yesterday. The plants are constantly growing. He was very talented, but decided to throw his gift away. I see him once in a while pissing on the tree, buying half pints of taco vodka, cruising in his bicycle. When wasted, he like looking at the skies and talking to God. He has a dog, a very loyal friend, and a piece of carpet where he sleeps at night. A rebel walks by his side almost every morning, stapling revolutionary messages on the wall. Let's take the bus to downtown Los Angeles, and they will drop you off right by City Hall, but look out for police when you crack that beer open. Pedestrians walk by, some serious and all is heartbroken. It's out of hip-hop, man. I'm a suicide counselor. Actually, what inspired me is my mom had cancer at the beginning of this year. I had to take all that negative energy, man, and all that depression and turn it into something positive. Instead of fucking buying a 12-pack every week, I'm like, fuck that, man. I was like, I took all that energy and turned it into something positive. I could help people. I do drug addiction counseling as well. So, yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. Poetry and helping out the community. It's just me, man. It feels good, and it's got to be from inside, You can have a PhD, and that don't mean shit, man. But if you don't have that heart deep in you, and you don't have that humbleness, that genuine spirit inside you to help another person, I don't mean shit. Explorando mis propios cuentos, colectando palabras, pero se las sigue llevando el viento. Un corazón contento se vuelve triste cuando supo que su propia vida no se supo reír. Cuando le contaron el chiste, los ojos nunca duermen. Deseando soñar esta semana, pero mejor me conformo con tragos amargos cada viernes. I got this new album coming out. This is a collage of shattered imagery. Should be out 2011. It's done. The album got done 2010, but been busy, man, and sometimes you have to take care of business. So been lagging on that, but definitely promoting this upcoming year. Throwing shows, throwing flyers out there, man. So you can check me out and get in the town near you, man. Check for the Casualty, check out some poetry, man, and enjoy yourself and entertain your imagination. I'm in the business of entertaining the imagination, and and just going in there and doing my little thing and stuff. So, and this album is a little bit more laid back, man. It's a more me, just reflecting on life a little bit, the shit that happened. Life teaches you many things, man. So, you come out with something new. The first album, The Moments Later, was a little bit more of a Me trying to, trying to compete out there and express, prove myself lyrically. And I did. And it went well, but this time I have nothing to prove. The evolution of an MC, man, the evolution of a poet, it's a beautiful thing, man. And, it's the process of living, learning from your mistakes and being passionate and enthusiastic about your next step, about life, your chapters in life, your relationships in life. I'm being dragged in the rocky streets by a blind population. The brain surgeon's hands got cold when he touched the mind of the upcoming generation. Your small ideas move like cockroaches, but they still put up a fight in this complex film. A bad economy got reality tasting sour. The director decided to put poverty in the form of a dermatologist, peeling off the unwanted cancerous skin that the earth produces in this film. Young prodigies playing the piano in the obscure room where galaxies glow as they wish to save the untalented from walking to a hole. What got me inspired musically was pretty much the music from the 70s and that, music from the Marvin Gaye's, your Stevie Wonders, and then it evolutionized. And Michael Jackson, man, I wanted to be a dancer, I wanted to dance and get down with those moves. MC Hammer came out in, late 80s and the 80s. And I remember me trying to copy those moves and stuff. And I remember buying my first hip hop tape. That's when Criss Cross came out. That's like in '89 or 1990 when they came out with that song Jump. That shit right there, man. I was like, damn. Bought the first tape with my brother. We started listening to it. Public Enemy. But definitely, Ice Cube has had a big influence on my life, man. The early Ice Cube CDs, the albums had a lot of very conscientious and he was a social activist in my eyes. And just, when he said fuck the police in '88, man, we related to that shit. It spoke to our hearts. The West Coast came in and I started wearing the Chuck Taylors. Then the lyricism, the New York hip hop scene came in. I started wearing my boots. Definitely there were influences, but definitely big influences have been like the cannabis and dark leaf movement from the Project Blow, the Good Life back in the days, freestyle fellowship, man. And just take it to a whole different level. Yeah, man, and still till this day I have their albums, man, and it inspires me. Yeah, man, what's going on? Chilling with I Suppose, I'm Casualty, Thought Drift Poetry.
A basket of fresh fruits and vegetables made an unhealthy technology rise like people standing up in the Aztec Stadium in Mexico.